Good morning, friends. So in the first lecture we discussed about our syllabus in 12th standard computer subject, and then we started learning HTML and KompoZer. We saw about HTML form. What is a form? We also discussed about various elements of HTML form. Remember, a form is like a container. We also discussed about two attributes of form tag: action attribute and method attribute. We also discussed about the methods get and post, and then we discussed about various input elements, how to create text box, password box, and all this. Now we will see the difference between CLI and GUI. CLI means command line interface and GUI means graphical user interface. Typing HTML tags in a simple editor for creating a web page is a very tedious process. So if you want to create a web page, then you can use HTML language. You can type the entire code starting from HTML element to /HTML. I'll show you how to write HTML code. So for that we have to use any simple text editor. So suppose this is Notepad. A Notepad is a simple text editor where we can write HTML code. So if you want to write HTML code, then you have to start with HTML element. There are two parts, head part and body part in HTML program. In head part you can write title tag. Title tag is used to write a title. For example, Ultravision Academy, and then /title, because this is also paired tag. Then we have to complete the head tag. After head part we can start body part. In body part, if you want to display heading, then you can use h1 tag. So suppose Ultra Vision Academy, and then we have to give /HTML. If you want to write paragraph, then you can use p tag. So we will write a paragraph here. The Ultra Vision Academy is one of the most popular schools in Surendranagar district. So we have completed a paragraph, and now we can give /p to complete the paragraph. Then we have to complete body part, and then at last we have to give /HTML. So this is a simple HTML coding. Now we have to save this file. While saving this file, we have to give file name. Suppose we are giving file name first, but remember here compulsory we have to give extension .html, otherwise .htm. So this file will get stored as HTML web page, and then we can start any web browser and we can view our web page. So this is the technique how we can write the entire HTML code and then we can execute it. But remember, this is a very tedious process. Instead of typing the entire code of HTML, we can use IDE. IDE means Integrated Development Environment. An IDE is a software application that provides complete facility to programmer to develop a software. It provides GUI means graphical user interface. It means we can create a web page very easily as if we are writing in Microsoft Word. It also provides text or code editor. It means whatever information you have written, that it will convert it into HTML code, and then if you want to make any changes in that particular code, you can do it. So that is code editor. A compiler or interpreter, because this HTML is a language, so whatever coding is there, the browser needs to understand that coding. For that, there are two different programs available: compiler and interpreter. Most of the browser uses interpreter to convert HTML program into output. So here in IDE software, compiler or interpreter is also available, and debugger. If there is any mistake in program, then you can find out the program, you can find out the mistake. That is known as debugger. Such software nowadays available are KompoZer, Eclipse, JBuilder, and NetBeans. These are all the examples of open source IDEs. Remember, not licensed software. All these are the open source software. It means you can freely download it from internet. And among this, we have to learn KompoZer. So how to create web pages using KompoZer? It is GUI, so we don't need to write HTML code. Instead of that, we can write it as if we are writing in Microsoft Word, and it converts it into HTML coding using IDE. IDE is a simpler method to create HTML code. IDE means Integrated Development Environment. An IDE is a software application that provides complete facility to a programmer to develop a software. It provides GUI, text or code editor, compiler or interpreter, and debugger. All these we have seen. So these are the various IDEs. Now we have to learn KompoZer. Remember, KompoZer is a free open source web development IDE. You can download it freely from internet. It can be downloaded from www.kompozer.net website. It provides a graphical interface known as WYSIWYG. Remember, the full form of WYSIWYG is what you see is what you get. It means whatever you are creating, it will be displayed as it is on screen. That is, what you see is what you get. KompoZer incorporates a site manager which gives rapid access to the files on both local machine and remote server. So there is an application known as Site Manager in KompoZer. It helps you to manage your website. It means several pages. It also supports CSS. CSS means cascading style sheet, that we have to study in second chapter. It contains various toolbars like composition toolbar, format toolbar 1, format toolbar 2, edit mode toolbar, and status bar. Where these toolbars are available, that we have to see. In view menu, show hide option is there that can be used to make various toolbars on off. So if you don't want to see composition toolbar, then you can make it off, or if it is not available on screen, then you can make it on from view menu, view show hide option. Site Manager is a powerful tool here that is used to navigate within the site or between sites, interlinked web pages of a website. Site Manager can be made on off by pressing F9 key. Remember, this can be asked in examination. What is the shortcut key for a Site Manager to make it on off? That is F9. Now we have to see how to work with the KompoZer. Assuming that you have already downloaded KompoZer software. So this is the screen of KompoZer software. We will see the various parts here. This is menu bar. After menu bar, there is a toolbar known as composition toolbar. After composition toolbar, the toolbar that is available, that is known as format toolbar 1. After format toolbar 1, there is format toolbar 2. You can see here in format toolbar 1, bullets are given, alignment options are given. Alignment options are given in format toolbar 2. Bold, italic, underline, these options are given in format toolbar 2. Then this is Site Manager. This is known as page tab, where you can see web page. It will show you the name of your web page here. Just now it is written Untitled. Then this is known as ruler for scaling. The toolbar at the bottom is given, that is known as status bar, and this is edit mode toolbar. Here and in edit mode toolbar you can see various buttons like normal, HTML tags, source and preview. In normal option you can create your web page very easily. It means in what you see is what you get manner. In HTML tag option, it shows the various tags that you have used. In source option, it shows the entire HTML coding for your web page. And in preview, it shows how your web page looks in web browser. Now how to create a new file in KompoZer. For that, either you have to click on File, New option, or you have to press Ctrl+N. When you press Ctrl+N or select New option, it will display a dialog box like this. The name of this dialog box is Create a New Document or Template. Here you can select a blank document option. Create a New Document or Template dialog box appears. Select a blank document option to create a new file. Create in label is seen at the bottom of dialog box. Here you can see option is given create in, and in front of that it shows a drop down menu. Select new tab to create a new file in a new tab. So if you select new tab option, then it will create a new file in a new tab, in a new page tab. Opening of file. Select file, open option, or you can press Ctrl+O. It will display open dialog box. Open dialog box can also be opened by clicking on open button present in composition toolbar. So open button is available in composition toolbar, remember. So when you select open option, it will display a dialog box like this, where you can select your web page. Now we have to see how to create a form here. So instead of writing the entire code, we will insert a new form from KompoZer. So select insert form, define form option. This option can be used to create a new form. Remember, insert form, define form. When you click on it, it will display form properties dialog box, where it allows you to specify three options: form name, action URL, and method. These are the attributes of form. Remember, as we have discussed earlier, the two attributes of a form: action attribute and method attribute. And actually the third attribute is also there, name attribute. So it is also given here. So here the name of the form we have given, that is FRM1. The value of action attribute we have given, that is a1.html. It must be a file. And it shows two different values in a drop down menu for method attribute, get and post. So we will select post here. It is because we want to create a form that is to take some input from keyboard. From properties dialog, form properties dialog box can be displayed by clicking on form button also in composition toolbar. So instead of selecting insert form define form option, you can also click on form button that is available in composition toolbar. Form properties option that is under composition toolbar, and it shows three options: form name, action, URL, and method. It shows light blue colored outline. So whenever when you select all these options and click on OK button, it will show you blue colored outline box. Now how to define a label. Click on insert form define label option. So this option is used to insert a label inside your form. Insert form field is used to insert various fields that can be created by input element. This is very important option. Remember, it is like input element. From here you can insert various input controls. So this is form field properties dialog box. When you click on insert form field option, it will display a dialog box like this. Here field type option is given. It means from here you can select any input element, either text box or radio button or password box, whatever you want. So when you click on that, it will display a drop down menu, and you can see all the options are available: text, password box, checkbox, radio button. All the options, all the input controls that we can create using input element. So for example, we can select text box. We have to write name also for text box. So label we have created username. When you click on OK button, it will display a text box like this. You can see the blue colored dotted line here, outline. It shows when you insert a form in your web page. So this is label and this is text box that we have created. Now how to insert text area. To insert a text area, click on insert form selection list option to insert a selection menu. Here it asks you to specify field name, row and column. Specify a suggestive name in field name, means whatever name you want to write, you can write here. And then you have to give rows and columns option. Now let's see how to create a selection list. So for that, you have to click on insert form selection list option. So either you can say select menu, or you can say drop down menu, or you can say pull down menu. There is also another word named combo box. All this means drop down menu. List name option is used to specify name for selection menu. So here you can see list name option is given in selection list option. There it is written city. It means the name of this drop down menu is city. Add option button is used to add option names and values one by one. So here you can see there is a button named add option. When you click on this button, it will ask you to give various options and names. So one by one you can specify city names, for example Surendranagar, Rajkot, Surat, etc. So this way we can create selection menu. Now next is changing background. So for that you have to click on format, page colors and background option. When you select this option, it will display a dialog box named page colors and background. Click on use custom colors option. So two radio buttons are given. Among these you have to click on use custom colors option. When you select custom colors button, it will show you various options like normal text, link text, active text, visited link text and background. So if you want to change background, then you have to click on background option. So there is a button given for background. So click on background option and select the color of your choice from the block background color dialog box. So here this is block background color dialog box. It shows various colors. So format, page colors and background option is used to select proper background color. Now how to create a form? For that we have to select insert form, define form. So first of all we have to insert form, remember. When you select this option, it will display a dialog box. It asks you to specify three things: form name, action URL and method, as we have seen earlier. You can also click on form button that is situated in composition toolbar. The form is shown surrounded by dotted blue box. So whenever you insert a form, it shows dotted blue box. Now how to insert fields? So you have to click on insert form field option to insert various input controls. When you select this option, it will display form field properties dialog box like this. It shows field type at the top. When you click on drop down, it will show you various options available in drop down. These options are text box, password box, checkbox, radio buttons, etc. So whatever you want to create, you can select it. At last, after creating the entire form, you have to save your file. You have to save your file as web page. So for that you have to click on file save option, or you can select save as, or you can press Ctrl+S. So before saving file, it asks to specify a title for the web page. So whenever you select file save option, it doesn't show the save as dialog box directly, but instead of that it shows title dialog box where you can specify the title for your web page. It shows save dialog box at last where you can give file name. So here the file name is given first. It means the file name will be first.html because it is web page. So enter file name and click on save button. Now edit mode toolbar. Edit mode toolbar is situated at the bottom right corner of the KompoZer window. See, in various versions of KompoZer, it differs little bit. Edit mode toolbar shows three different viewing modes. These modes are normal, HTML tags and preview. And in the newer version of KompoZer, there is also fourth option, source. All the three modes provide editing facility. It means you can create your web page in all these options. Preview mode. The preview mode offers the page view as seen in browser. So how you are watching your web page in a browser, same way it will show you in preview mode. But there are some drawbacks. The drawback of preview mode is that in preview mode the scripts do not run, and therefore their effects will not be seen. So scripts like JavaScript, VB-script doesn't show their output in preview mode. For that you have to open browser, and there you have to open your file. The link also does not operate in preview mode. So whatever HTML link you have created, your link will not operate in preview mode. In edit mode toolbar, the next mode is normal mode. The normal view is very similar to preview mode. The table outlines are visible in this mode. Remember, normal view allows you to create your file in what you see is what you get manner. Then the last is HTML tag mode. The HTML tags view helps those who are familiar with HTML. So if you know various tags in HTML and their uses, then you can easily work in HTML tag mode. A yellow marker is used to indicate the start tag for all elements. Click on a marker selects the highlight and highlights whole of the element. So when you click on particular marker, it shows starting and ending portion both. The left side of the page pane shows design, split and source tab, and the design tag is used to design the web page. The split tag displays the HTML source of the current element. So there also you can view your HTML source code. The source tab shows all details of HTML code. So now this chapter is over, and we will see few questions regarding this chapter. Dash in HTML is a container that is used to collect different kinds of input from the user. Well, the answer is form element. Which attribute takes two values, get or post? The answer is method attribute. Dash attribute specifies the HTTP methods to be used when sending the data. HTTP method means how to send the data. It means method attribute. Dash attribute is used to specify where to send the data when the form is submitted. So for that the answer is action attribute. Dash element is used to create a form in HTML. For that the answer is form element, form and slash form. Name the elements of a form means name the attributes of a form. Actually in your book there are two attributes, action and method. Dash attribute determines the way of sending information towards the server. Determines the way of sending means method attribute. Which method allows only a limited amount of information to be sent at a time? So that is get method. Which attribute takes two values, get or post? This question has come again. The answer is method attribute. That dash method retrieves the data from the form and sends it to the server by attaching it at the end of URL. Well, the answer is post method. The answer is post method. Remember, this is wrong.